All right, so we have the mainstream media and Democrats continuing to ignore the riots and looting. Pennsylvania Governor Tom Wolf continuing the trend that the mainstream media and Democrats have developed of calling them mostly peaceful protests. I mean, seriously, at this point, mostly peaceful. I mean, what's peaceful about this? And this is actually the second incident within a couple of nights in different cities. A motorist plowed through a line of cops after being ordered to stop amid Brooklyn rioting. Some Twitter users rejoice. Of course, Twitter is mostly a leftist echo chamber. We have the story here. A motorist was caught on video plowing through a line of New York City police officers after being ordered to stop amid rioting in Brooklyn on Tuesday night. Rioters were responding to the fatal shooting of knife-wielding Walter Wallace Jr. by Philadelphia police the night before. Around 10 p.m., after numerous acts of vandalism and destruction, cops in riot gear ordered black-clad protesters near the intersection of Atlantic Avenue and Ballroom Place to disperse or face arrest, the New York Post reported. Some rioters tried to run past officers, which led to a confrontation and close to 30 arrests, the paper said, citing sources. And at one point near the same intersection, about 8 police officers surrounded a sedan and tried to open the doors in an apparent attempt to get the driver to exit, but nothing doing. The door seemed to be locked, and after what sounded like several swats upon the vehicle, the motorist began driving again. Police didn't appreciate that very much, and amid a shouted suggestion to break a window, cops used their nightsticks to do just that as the sounds of shattering glass were heard. One onlooker, apparently a woman, is heard yelling at officers, "What are you doing?" It seemed the driver had had enough and sped through a line of cops on bicycles. With that, 2 men both blurted out, "Holy crap," and officers appeared to try to clear the area. There's a clip here. You can watch for yourself. Have it muted just for the language, as I do want to keep videos as family friendly as possible. See here, they're asking him to stop, refusing to do so. Continues to move forward. And now you see I'm starting to smash the window. And driver just plows through. There he goes. If you want to watch that with sound, you can go to the Breaking 911 Twitter feed, or I'll also link to this article where it's embedded as well. The Post, citing sources, said one officer suffered a leg injury. It was unclear whether the vehicle and its occupants were affiliated with the protest, the paper added. Joe Marino of the Post tweeted a slightly shorter version of the video and said police are looking for the motorist in question. And of course, I say leftist echo chamber Twitter had their joyous moment. All cops are fatherless children, one Twitter user wrote, and by the looks of this video, they're speed bumps too. Another one, I think there's a line for this, like, "Don't stand in the road if you don't want to get hit by a car." The same user wonder, is that the one? Of course, you know they're playing off of the line that you see a lot of people who support the cops using when a protester gets run over by a car who's just trying to get to work. And, it's "don't stand in the road." Completely difference between a mob trying to block traffic and police doing their jobs. Another one wrote "good," and of course offering the initials for all cops are fatherless children. Another one said "boom." Another one says "good. Get out of the effing streets, donkeys. Didn't they see the dumb cop in Philly get plowed over by a pickup truck? Yet they'll never learn. More of this, please," another commenter wrote. "Stupid B cops shouldn't be in the road." "Well, it is illegal to block roads," another user said. "Not for cops, do a roadblock." And here we have the Blaze reporter, Elijah Schaffer, out reporting in Philadelphia, was attacked inside a Philadelphia store, filming the looting. The details here, the Daily Caller reporter Shelby Talcott, also reporting from Philadelphia, tweeted Tuesday night, "Mass looting across the river, and Ed Elijah Schaffer just got beaten up for filming." This is inside the Five Below store. Police are in the same parking lot near the Walmart, but there seem to be too many looters. Talcott posted footage showing her walking inside the store and seeing Schaffer, who was wearing a white pattern bandana, being approached by alleged looters amid calls for him to stop recording. Schaffer was seen on the video being surrounded by several people who threw punches. And Talcott then posted images of Schaffer with a busted lip, reporting Elijah Schaffer got beaten up inside one of the stores for filming. Schaffer explained in a video posted on his own Twitter feed that he was jumped by BLM rioters while they were looting more than a dozen stores, including Walmart, T-Mobile, and Five Below. He continued, though in pain, I didn't stop reporting because Americans need to see what the corporate media refuses to show. And you can go to Elijah Schaffer's Twitter, and he has a lot of videos and reporting there. Schaffer then shared the footage he took leading up to when he was attacked. In the tweet accompanying the video, he wrote, Philadelphia, this is the footage I was recording when Black Lives Matter assaulted me. Other journalists were filming, but I was the only white person in the store. I do believe I was targeted for being white, as they accused me of being a white supremacist and did not attack people of color. And was this news to the mainstream media? Of course not. What do they like to report instead? Buck Sexton has this tweet just showing you one example. Major riots in Philadelphia again last night. Many businesses looted and destroyed. Much of it is on video, and here's CNN's front page. You can't make this up, folks. The journals are beyond parody. Where Trump's economy went south in 10 charts? Like, seriously. Just nuts. But prepare yourselves. It's going to get worse if Trump wins, and I believe he most likely will if it's an honest election. Then you're going to see even more of this. Hopefully, if reelected, since he can only serve 2 terms and won't have to worry about optics for a third election, he won't be as timid about the Insurrection Act, and will send the military in to take action in places, cities, and states where leftist mayors and governors refuse to do their jobs. So just be on the lookout if you're in one of these areas. Fortunately, I'm in a conservative area, and most of these folks will not come to this area because they know most of the people here are firm Second Amendment believers and won't allow them to get away with this junk. But that's all for today's video. Appreciate you watching, and hope you have a good day.